white color, kind of like a translucent white like color. It was just freaky.
1 second, Vern. Hang on. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. I'm sorry we just started the live right in the middle of Vern's story, but Vern, why don't you go ahead and retell it so everyone gets to hear? So what happened?
I was out front watering, and I just happened to be looking sort of up in the sky because it was almost dark, and something went by, and it was traveling so fast that it was literally in a blink that I saw it. I mean, if I had blinked, I could have missed it. And it had some kind of size to it. It was about maybe 40 feet up or so, and it was like a whitish color. It was just like a white flash, but it wasn't like a light coming from it. It was almost like it was reflecting inside. It was weird. It was, I don't know. I mean, I've seen meteorites, and it was definitely not a meteorite. It was like a square patch that was just there, and it was there, and it was gone. It was like, what the hell was that?
No shit, dude. Who else we got on here?
Yeah.
Who's on here? Travioso, how you doing, buddy? What up, Be Real?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Shower going on, or a meteor shower going on right now?
You what?
Is there a meteor shower going on right now?
I can't hear you, buddy. Sounds like a bunch of jibber jabber.
Is there a meteor shower going on?
Oh, meteor shower. Not to my knowledge, but I'll tell you this right now. I wouldn't know if there is or isn't because our sky has been full of smoke for the past 2 weeks, which is why I haven't been able to do any live UFO hunts. Like we have fires all around us, dude. We got fires in Canada, fires in Oregon, fires in Washington. Yeah, our sky is fucking full of smoke. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, generally it's that way here too, but fortunately it's only been a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
what we got here? I'm Shield, man. What up, Anonymous Shield? There's a link right here. Come and join us, man. Feel free to. And anyone else who happens to be stopping by and watching this shit, feel free to come and join us. The link is in the comment section. So you guys just jump right on here. We're just bullshitting about whatever. Now I was supposed to have Alex on here. But it might be too late for him because like we were talking a while ago. I think this was like probably 2 hours ago, and I was supposed to do this, but I had to when I got done talking to Alex on Google Hangouts, I had to help my girlfriend out with something, so it ended up taking for fucking ever, and so he might be fucking passed out, man. But I'll go ahead and break the news for everybody. But our man, Mr. DB Cooper, Alex, will be coming up here to be on UFO Proof live in the studio on the show with me. And we're going to be going out and we're going to be watching the Conor McGregor fight, which is going to be awesome. And then we're also going to be hopefully attempting to make it up to Mount Adams with the ECETI Ranch and do a live UFO hunt from there on UFO Proof live, dude. So that should be a lot of fucking fun, man. That's going to be a great time.
You're talking about Alex, the guy with the restaurant in Richmond, right?
Yeah.
Alex is a good guy. He's cool.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So this is gonna be a lot of fun, man. And I'm hoping that we can get all that stuff accomplished. Like one, the McGregor fight, that's one thing. I mean, that'll be awesome. That's just like a whole, that's just a guy thing, and we talk about UFC a lot on UFO Proof and everything. So that should be a lot of fun. But to get all the way up to Mount Adams and do a live UFO hunt with James Gilead from the ECETI Ranch, I think would be really fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I
have the time. I just don't have the money. I'd come up too. Yeah, go ahead.
We've been trying to do this for a while now. We've been trying to do this for like, I don't know, the past 3 months. Alex and I have been, making plans, breaking them and making them and breaking them. And finally, he's just like, fuck it, let's do it. And I believe tonight he actually bought the tickets he bought the plane tickets, bought the hotel room, and he's coming, period, or he's losing out on a shitload of money. So it's definitely going down this time.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, buddy?
Hey, did you see my UFO video?
You know what? I saw it when I posted the link just now, but I didn't actually see it. So let's take a look at it. Hang on, let me let everyone know to come join us.
That's better.
My fucking keyboard's fucking being a piece of shit right now. Not sure why. Type shit. Well, anyway, so we're gonna take a look at when oh, hey, what up, Orchestrated Man? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, you tweaker fuck?
You doing good, man?
Yeah, can you hear me?
When are we gonna get some more of your fucking videos on here, you bald motherfucker?
Like I said, dude, you got my message today, right?
I saw your message, man. What's the deal? What do we got to do? Because every time you've been sending them to me through fucking Google Drive, I'm not getting shit. Are you loading them up properly or what, dude? Like, I don't understand. Like, we used to get them all the time, dude. I used to get in your videos all the time.
Yeah, no, it's off the same laptop and everything, dude. So I don't get what the hell's going on.
You know what you need to do? If you just load it up to Google Drive yourself, load it all the way up so it's fully loaded, and then get a shareable link. Don't try to share the download. Don't try to send the download to me, but just get a link and send that to me. Then I can click on the link and I can view it and I'll screen record it and load it myself.
All right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I want to see that shit, dude. So we're gonna check out Trevisio's. We're gonna check out his video. Did you send this to me, Be Real, or is this someone else's video? I mean,
I filmed this.
you filmed this? All right, let me check it out. Hang on.
I filmed it from Viva iPhone.
This is from the
I know it's like a potato quality, but I mean, I need to get a good camera for them.
You have 2 clips. Yeah, I see. All right, here we go. Let me take a look real quick. I wonder how Yoga's doing. York, Margot. I wonder how she's doing.
Yeah, she moved.
Yeah, she's moving.
Yeah, she's moving.
Like that. Yeah.
Now I see. Okay, hang on. I see what looks like a phone screen with a big red circle on it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that little tiny flash. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was fucking.
And how like it was like bouncing like this, side to side.
Good video. Oh man, it's louder than motherfucker. Hang on. Get that real quick. All right. Okay, I see. I think we got a little something there. It's hard to see. But see, there's no context to it. So it's like, we know if it's the camera or
Yeah, I need a high quality camera. My camera's ass.
no. So you got to remember when you're filming, and that goes for everyone. When you're filming UFOs, you guys always an Orchestrated Madness. He actually does a good job at doing this, man. He does it every time too, where he gets perspective in his videos. So when he's filming something, he don't just film a fucking light in the sky. He'll make sure to zoom out, and I can see the whole landscape. You'll see the fucking mountains. You'll see fucking the stars and the moon, or he'll see the street lights. It's something that's real important that you need to do. So Be Real. Yeah, make sure that you do that. Zoom back out, get us some kind of perspective, because other than that, we don't have a clue what's going on in the video right now. I'm going to share it with everyone can see real quick. Okay, hang on. I'm going to share my screen.
Sometimes when you're like in really dark areas, I've tried to do that, and the light from the object actually just fucks with the camera to where you can't really get a perspective. I mean, I've gone all the way out and in.
Gotta have
you can tell it's something weird,
It's gotta have.
You can actually see the definition in whatever it is,
No, that doesn't matter as long as you have context. That means if you turn the camera away and shine it at something else, you get it.
Yeah, but when you're back, like I'm telling you, in the backcountry, there's no lights, there's nothing to look at, unless you're on top of a mountain. But if you're down in the there's nothing. I mean, it's fucking pitch black.
Yeah, there's
And
pitch black.
stars sometimes don't show up, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They should be showing up if it's completely pitch black out there. You should see at least the moon, the star, or
The problem
something.
is that light sometimes, you know, those objects, that you don't realize it, but they're so bright that they overpower the camera from being able to see anything else around it.
But that's the thing. If that's all you get, it doesn't feel good because you don't get any context, you know.
Yeah, no, and that's the frustrating part with trying to do that for me. That's why, like, you know, I pretty much shot video just for my own self because I get
That's
home
why
and I go, what the hell?
Now, did you guys see the video? I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys see it? Here we go. Here's the video. Okay.
Kind of sounds like you got that same situation, dude, where it's with the aperture and the diaphragm of the camera that you were talking about in today's video.
Nothing's hoaxed or anything. It's just a fucking terrible camera. I need like a Canon or some shit.
No, of course.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
We're not saying it's help. But no, like orchestra.
Like I even identified it. Like I know the difference between airplanes and satellites.
Yeah, hang on a second. Orchestrated Madness, what were you saying?
I said it sounds like he's having the same problem that you were talking about today with the aperture and the diaphragm of the camera where it distorts.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
And also like and with that like makes a shape out of something. It's really nothing, you know. Oh, God damn it. Hang on a second, guys. There we go. There he goes. I gotta be real on mute. Okay, cool. So his fucking shit always makes a ton of noise, dude. Anyway, no, you're absolutely right. And that's, you know, one of the things you have to look out for. And like Vern was saying, sometimes you'll have objects where you're filming and because of the autofocus, Treviso, put yourself back on mute, man. There we go. All right. So sometimes you'll have like an autofocus that has like a white balance to it, and it'll wash everything out. So when you go to look at something with the camera, other stuff like you get like tunnel vision on the camera. Basically, all you'll see is the one light, and
exactly.
you know, and that's why it's important to try to pull back, zoom back, whatever you got to do. Turn the camera away and look at anything else. You know, something with some kind of light. Give yourself some kind of perspective. You know, and sometimes it is rare. It can be really hard depending on night, you know. So, but it's good to have that kind of
cell phones are the worst because you don't have any of those settings you're just mentioning. You know, like, or at least with a camera, and I had a camera, but it broke on me. You know, I'm hard on shit, you know, out there and stuff. But trying to do it with a cell phone, like you have no settings. You know, it just sucks.
No.
Oh, dude. You know, that's why I do. That's why I use my cell phone up against night vision. You know, because itself, that's next to impossible. They even film it. You're lucky if you get to film the stars with that. You know.
Well, I laugh because they have all those things that you can put on the cell phone cameras. You know, that are supposed to like make it as, like a Canon or something like that. And it's like you forget, you know, that their electronics are limited too. You know, it's
and that's the thing. The camera's like a phone camera. It only has like digital zoom on it. It doesn't have like an optical zoom unless you put an attachment, like an attachment lens.
Exactly.
Then the lens going through a lens. You know, it's not the fucking first. It's not the original optical.
I wish I had $1,500 to buy a Canon camera, man. Believe me.
I'd like to get one of those Nikon, the P900s. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah.
The fucking zoom is supposed to be incredible, dude. Like the zoom on this camera is fucking, like, I heard you can like literally zoom in and see the rings of Saturn.
Fuck.
That's how powerful this camera is.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Dude, I've seen some video of it.
That's fucking amazing. I want that.
I want to, and the thing is I want to see some of Orchestrated Madness's new videos because a couple put some of his videos up, dude, and they were, you know, he lives in New Mexico, and they got some shit going down in New Mexico, you know, like fucking, there's no joke. They've been having shit down there for a long time, you know. And you're talking fucking Roswell, fucking, you know, like I mean, the shit goes down in New Mexico. I'm trying to get a hold of his fucking videos, but we've been having issues with Google Drive, like loading it up and him being able to share it with me. So hopefully we're going to be able to get some of those up soon.
Well, you've heard
They
of
filmed Men in Black there. That's the spaceport, you know, where they go to that thing and they're all coming and going.
that's in Sapporo. That's where Lonnie Zamora saw that UFO, where he was a police officer.
Right, Ronnie Zamora, he even knew the name too. Yeah, he fucking and that's where the UFO came for you guys to know about the site. Ronnie Zamora is a police officer, and he was chasing after a UFO or something, what he thought. And this Travis, be real, put your shit on mute real quick, buddy. He's chasing after this UFO, and it goes and flies over the top of his car and goes into the desert and lands. And he watches two beings get out of the craft, walk around, and then get back into the craft and fly away. And it left indentions in the ground, and it actually burnt the ground. He said it had some kind of propellant, like a fire or something came out of it as it flew off, and it burnt the ground and everything. And J. Allen Hynek went there on scene, on location, and collected samples and all that shit, man. So I mean, they took this case, you know, really seriously. So it was a good one in the UFO world.
Wow, I
dude.
I've got some daytime. I got some daytime video out there in Socorro because I drive out there every week. I have a daytime video of some weird shit. Weird
video this time.
Where's that at?
Out there in
Do you
Socorro.
think the alien mummies are a hoax?
And you know what, dude? I gotta be serious with you guys for once. Hang on. I gotta check the comments on this real quick. I'm sorry, guys, for anyone who came on here. What up, Kiminimo Batazello? Give me a shout out, man. There you go, buddy. Kimonimo. Am I saying that right? Oh god, I'm sure I'm fucking that up. Come join us, buddy. The link is right up there under my name, under UFO Proof. Camino, come join us, man. Feel free. Jump right in. So that Be Real or Orchestrated Madness, put yourself on mute. Yeah, Orchestrated Madness, that's you. Put yourself on. All right, there we go. Now it's cut. All right, much better. These mummies, at first I was like, I'm totally thinking they're a hoax. It's a fucking hoax. Jaime Maussan is a part of it. He's a known fucking hoaxer, you know. And I used to have tons of respect for him, but I fucking lost all that respect for him. And then and so I'm like, he's got something to do with it. It's got to be bullshit, right? Well, then I start looking at this fucking case, and they start coming out with more mummies. And you know what? It makes it more believable, but at the same time, it also makes it more unbelievable because these skeletons look like plaster of Paris fake fucking models. They just look fucking fake, dude. You know? But then you see like the x-rays of them, and you have these guys who are putting their careers on the line saying they're taking the samples, that this is legit. So what do you say then? What happens then?
Honestly,
like they're putting their careers on the line by saying this shit. So.
It's accreditation. You know, what you believe in as far as an accreditation. If these people are accredited and you believe in their accreditation and their skills and everything else and being honest, just, you know, like, you know, what scientists should be.
What up?
That's where it comes from. That's how I look at it. But I don't know these people from Adam. So who accreditates them? Are they through universities or who are making these?
Yeah, no, they're through universities, and they're from all over the world, man. Blake.
Then they're taking the university on it. I could see where they have a lot to lose. They wouldn't do that, you know.
That's what I would think. We got Blake Cousins from Third Phase of Moon and Brett Cousins here, hopefully. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
He's muted.
He'll unmute himself when he's ready. But he's not. You know, one time I was doing a broadcast live, and literally the only person watching was fucking Blake and Brett. Two people watching. It was those two guys were the only people watching, dude. I was like giving them
Hawaii too, you know. It's 3-hour difference. It's 8 o'clock when it's midnight almost here. So
Kyle,
yeah,
may
it's like
I
it's
add
1
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, okay. Well, you know the mummies, right? Like I honestly think that that was a hoax. I honestly think they just split the bone right here, the pinky bone, and they cut that off to make it 3.
Well, see, that's the thing is in the X-ray they have the phallic bones and stuff. They have different bones that shouldn't even be there. So just cutting a pinky off and making it 3, that wouldn't actually do it. That wouldn't. They couldn't have faked it like that. I'm not saying it's real. I'm just saying that wouldn't have worked.
And if you have university people, they would be saying, they would not, make that a credible thing if it's missing parts or whatever. They would say that. They would state that.
Yeah, it's like they would have to. It would have to be more than just cutting off a pinky and a thumb, because
they had to split it down to the wrist bone though.
Yeah, something like that, But I mean, like then you look at the feet, and the feet look like big 3-finger fucking things too, and I'm just like, how does that work? Is that normal? Like, could you walk like that? I don't know, but seeing I keep watching more and more stuff on it, and I mean it's really interesting. The thing is like I'm assuming it's either that they're all in on it, and it's some kind of like big practical joke.
Stunt.
Yeah, a publicity stunt as to like bring attention to NASCAR or something, and they're all just in on it.
It's pretty much saying subscribe to Gaia, purchase Gaia membership.
That's 100% what it's doing. I mean, it's on the Gaia channel, so you would expect that. I mean, that's normal. Like when I do stuff and I say, hey, come subscribe to my channel, that's just, you just expect it, right? That's just part of the deal when you have a channel and you're trying to, promote your shit.
Advertisement.
So that's nothing new, I would expect if
people get checked out though, that are doing this. I mean, have you like looked into the actual names or the backgrounds of these people? Are they really legit and stuff? I mean,
into them. What up, UFO bro? What up, Nicholas Canberg? How you doing,
Kyle
buddy?
just said one of them's a known hoaxer, right?
Yeah, Jaime Maussan.
Maussan. That name sounds familiar as fuck.
He's the king of Mexico, stuff.
He was the fucking man back in the day. Like I mean, at least I thought he was, dude. And I just lost all respect for him. Like the Mexico UFO fucking that was definitely his team. Definitely fucking pulled that shit off, dude. And then the other supposed Roswell alien mummy that they found. I mean, that was fucking, he helped promote that shit like crazy. They had to know it was fake. Or, I mean, they didn't do any kind of investigation before they came out and said that this is the Roswell alien. And it's like with just a little bit of investigation, on the internet, people were able to discover that was an alien from a fucking, like some sideshow somewhere.
But wait a second. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Hey, how's it going? It's Blake.
Hey, Blake.
What about this though? What about? Do you think Jaime Maussan was really being shared this information, or do you think he actually went out there and made this thing? Or
I don't really know. I'm thinking
okay. So hold on a sec. Why are you giving this guy such a hard time? It's okay. It's okay. I've spoken to Jaime Maussan, and trust me, he's in he's in the same place that Third Phase Moon has been for many years. And let me tell you, he does get the information out. He's a pretty hardcore journalist. And what's wrong with him getting, if people are submitting this stuff, if he's like being caught, like he actually made this thing, or he's doing something in collaboration with another person, then that's something else. That hasn't been proven, but obviously, yeah, he's been proven to share information that's been proven a hoax. But
no, and I agree with that. And then that's the thing, and that's not on him personally. However, the things that he does that I disagree with, where he's supposed to be a hardcore journalist. I'm sorry, hang on, you guys. I'm getting a call. I have to take this. Give me 1 second. Hello? Hello? Anyway, I missed the call. Well, okay. So anyway.
Who was it? I got some new footage coming in from the ISS that you could share on your channel, because obviously NASA footage is already it's ours. We can share whatever we want. So we just put something up on Third Phase Moon. Maybe you guys could take a look at it. But if you want to talk about Jaime a little bit more, that's fine. And we'll get to the new footage.
Are you talking about the
all right, I do. I'm going to finish this real quick. All right. Let me jump in and say this, that like I said before, I used to have mad respect for Jaime Maussan. All right. And the problem is that before he was into UFOs and everything, he was just a regular journalist for like the Mexico's version of 60 Minutes, right?
Barbara Walters.
Yeah, they called the Barbara Walters of Mexico 60 Minutes. But let me ask you this. Remember that his major claim to fame was that wobbly UFO behind the buildings. And that was this major video that everybody back in the day, it was pretty amazing. We're all looking at this and like, let me tell you, I was a pretty excited young guy at that point. I'm like, wow, but then we're like, who's doing this? Do you think Jaime Maussan could have been behind that, or did he just share the video? Because he pretty much backing that one up.
Now with that footage right there, at first I thought he was just sharing it, and then I come to look at it and say, you know, with the effects that took place, you know, it was practical effects and digital effects or whatever. And for back then, that was really impressive stuff. I really believe that he had something to do with it, only because his witnesses, the witness testimony, he had people who were, telling the story or whatever. These people, like, it didn't make sense, the stuff that they were saying. And they weren't describing, like, they didn't have the same kind of like description as like the other witnesses did. They all had slightly similar but fucking different. When this guy had a videotape of exactly what supposedly happened, I think that his team put that together to as a hoax to try to get their stuff out there. And I really think that he had something to do with it, and that's what I don't like. And now there's no proof of that. I have no proof of it. But when he's bring out other stuff, and he's supposed to be a journalist, like the Barbara Walters or whatever, and he doesn't do any kind of research to go and find out if what he's posting and stuff is legitimate first, then he's just fucking, and that's what you got to do. It's like, it's okay if you want to post it, if you want to go and put the video out and show it to the world, that's fine. But do your investigation on it and say, look, because with just a little bit of investigation, he should have been able to find that original Roswell mummy was not a mummy, but it was a dead boy from, a sideshow or whatever, a mummy from a sideshow.
That was painful. And then there was wasn't there some ticket costs that were involved where they were looking for, I don't know what, they were in Mexico and they invited tens of thousands of people to show up to pay to see this, right. It was for the first time everybody was going to see this thing. And then, that was, obviously. Okay, now this Gaia thing. Obviously, let's get back to the Gaia thing, because that's the subject matter. The Peruvian aliens. Yeah, and let me tell you, that's a weird deal, because Gaia reached out to us as well. We talked to Jaime Maussan, and I have yet to talk to anybody that I've requested to talk to scientists and back up some of the claims from the people that they're saying over there at Gaia, like, hey, these are the guys that are investigating it. I want to talk to these guys. I want to get them on Third Phase of Moon, obviously. Yeah. They've been on Third Phase of Moon back in the day. Now, what's stopping it now? There's a lot of claims that this thing is
Blake, one quick question.
Manufactured.
So you're trying to get them on, you're trying to talk to them, and they're denying it. They're not giving you a chance. They're like, no, we don't want to come on.
Well, in the beginning, right when it was breaking news, Gaia kind of reached out to us, and we shared their commercial, basically, of this new breaking, amazing discovery of the three-fingered, three-toed Inca mummy. And we put it out there. We put it out, and we got a lot of flack from it. But hey, we're putting out information as fast as we get it. I'm not going to sit on this for 12 hours. No, I'm going to put it out immediately. I'm going to put it out in a split second. And there were a lot of issues of a lot of people uploading this video on YouTube and just not having permission granted. No, we had it permission granted, and that was a whole different story. But let me tell you, that's the thing. we're sharing information as fast as possible. But what do you think about the X-rays and everything else? Do you think they're actually going through a sick mythology of or method of really actually taking a corpse and reconstructing
But
it?
why is it always
That's
They're
pretty.
doing good at what, like, the thing is like, you know, the show, the way it's being produced and everything, it really seems authentic. You know, their editing and everything, the way like the people are sounding, it really seems authentic to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, there again, it's like, if it's a publicity stunt, then these could all be actors for all I know.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
you know, I don't know if someone like Third Phase of the Moon could get one of these guys to come on the show and actually question them, you know, instead of just hearing what Guy is telling us. I mean, that would make a huge difference, but I don't see him doing anything like that.
Why is it always an alien with Jaime Maussan? It's always an alien body with Jaime Maussan, you know, and he's basically kind of ruined his own credibility.
Right? And Orchestrated Madness is right. It's always an alien body with him. It's always this. It's like, you know, if you're supposed to be such a good, you know, investigative journalist and you do stuff like that, it's like, and I had such respect for him for back in the day for such a long time, man. And it just slowly, after everything added up, I knew the only thing I could do is say the truth, man, which is I don't think he's doing the right thing for us. I think he's hurting us because it is real. The phenomenon's real. So when you do stuff like he's doing, it fucking hurts us.
Yeah,
and
that's the point.
I mean, I don't know why Gaia got him involved. If like they thought like, you know, he had good credibility in the UFO world or what, but you know, I don't know, man. So
let me tell you. Hey, Proof. Hey, it's Brent here. You got the brother.
What up, Brent?
What's up, man? Hey, the first time we ever reached out to Jaime was we wanted to get some footage from him personally, and you know what? He gave us a call back, and it was about that one alien that was trapped in, what was it, a bear trap or was it a mouse trap? It was the little monk. A strange, yeah. We broke the news on that, and then we just got all sorts of shit emails like, hey, that's just a monkey that was petrified on some sort of trap, and it's just like, oh god damn it, Jaime. It's like, oh, you know what? We're gonna just keep it up there. It got a lot of views, and it's just like, we're kind of Jaime. But you know what? We reached out to Jaime a few other times, and we sent him personal emails on UFOs that was given to us personally from the public, and he had his team analyze it and give us feedback. We're kind of one-on-one, and he gave us his personal opinion. So we did have a pretty good one-on-one basis with him, and it felt honest.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't think he's out to like intentionally like destroy the community, or he's just out just for money. I think he's probably seen a real UFO. He probably believes in it, and you know, and wants to do the best thing for it. However, I think he's got that so much of the Hollywood mentality of, you know, you got to fucking sell it. And which, don't get me wrong, I understand trying to make the money off of it, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know,
there's nothing wrong with making money.
Nicholas, hey guys, Nicholas Sandberg, he said, Kyle, can I ask Third Phase a respectful question? Yes, you absolutely can. Ask away, Nicholas.
Yeah, the thing is too, is Gaia fucking charges you.
Yeah, Gaia charges you to fucking to be a part of it. But I'm like, that's not that's not a big deal. I mean, like, the thing is if they're not making money, they can't produce stuff, you know. So
and they sensationalize it, and they take it to that other level too. You know, that's the thing.
I got a personal question with Blake and Brent on their recent video, on the MIB video. Like, do they have a relationship with Secure 10?
Absolutely no.
Because you're like saying YouTubers are getting chased by MIB, so I'm just questioning that.
That's so funny.
That is great.
No, it's just no, seriously. Obviously, Third Phase of the Moon was the first on the map in regards to UFOs and getting the word out. And there's been followers and people that have tried to do what Third Phase Moon's done for many years. And yeah, of course, this channel has come out. And obviously, yeah, there's a lot of gravitas behind them. And it's quite incredible. But what's interesting is that we've never gone to the level of saying, hey, we have been followed by some anonymous or some kind of I just want to see proof. And so far there hasn't been any really proof except a car outside in the parking lot. I know we at Third Phase Moon, we go out on
That could be
location.
his neighbor, for fuck's sakes.
It could be anybody, and that's a lot of speculation and saying something. But hey, if it's real, like we said in our follow-up video to that, because we report on any kind of news on UFOs, and I guess, hey, we're going to report on some major YouTubers. Hey, I consider ourselves pretty major. We're the first doing this stuff, right? We're the ones.
I'll subscribe to you guys since like 2009, so I already know what you guys do.
Yeah. So the whole thank you. So the whole point is that if a major YouTuber besides Third Phase of Moon, because there's nobody else, if Kyle's being stalked, hey, I'm going to report it too. Kyle, you been stalked by MIB? Hey, let me know, man.
Yeah, like the MIB is going to be in a fucking 2000 Chevy Trailblazer.
Yeah. My MIB, he just so happens to dress like a mailman. That's all. You know? MIB who fucking works at the gas station. You know, I mean, it's just fucking, you know, one looks like my grandpa.
He did it for views. It's his dad.
So, okay, hang on. Nicholas Sandberg is saying, thank you. I have been watching Third Phase for a while. A lot of their videos seem very sensational, in all honesty. How many of your videos have been real UFO footage, and how much is kind of, you know, hyped up?
Fake.
Oh, well, yeah, I would imagine. Over the past 2 years, I would say probably the amount of fakes that got through is very minimal. I'd probably put it down to about 5 or 7%. You just never know. But everybody has to make their opinions. Just like this video I want to share with everybody right now. And I don't think anybody's ever seen this before. Just like
can you share your screen, or do you need me to?
No, I'm gonna send you the link to everybody on the chat, and hopefully you could share it. But
all you
before
gotta do is roll over his thing and it'll show it. Just like,
yeah, I'm just gonna put it in there. Let's
discuss it right now, dude.
Another question, Blake. Do you consider yourself a ufologist, or do you consider yourself a UFO journalist?
What?
I would say a little bit of both. I don't know. Ufologist? I don't know about that definition. That's somebody that made that up. What is this? Unidentified flying object special? I don't know about this. I'm a distributor of information, and that's it. And it's in the best sense, because I do believe that we are not alone. So I am basically more of a journalist sharing information as fast as it possibly can. That's it, period.
And then me and Blake will just be like what everybody else is out there. We'll just give an opinion about it. We're not trying to like say this is a real deal, like this is a proof and we're being judge and jury. No, the audience is. The people are.
And I think as for when it comes, I consider myself a ufologist because not only working for MUFON and going out and actually investigating people's sightings and stuff, and having my own and doing a lot of different research, in-depth research to them and debunking and stuff like that. And so I see like the differences in
what was the definition ufology ever created? Who created that? Stan T. Friedman? I interviewed Stan T. Friedman. I think that's a Stan T. Friedman statement.
Stephen Greer.
No way.
It's way before that. Way before
ufologists probably J. Allen Hynek, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe. We got to find that out.
We got to find that out.
Go to Wikipedia.
Okay, look at the video.
Hang on, you guys.
Check it out. ISS. What's that looking through this window? Tell me what that is right there.
Okay, hang on one second.
Let's just say right away. I don't think it's alien, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen, and then we can let them comment over top of it. All right, so hang on one second. Here we go. Now here's their videos up.
Blake, I have another question for you.
Hang on, wait, we're watching this video.
Okay.
Okay. Now
What the?
let's get back to the beginning here. All right, here we go. I gotta turn the volume down, all right? So go ahead and narrate this for us, Blake.
All right. So the ISS.
Brent, who's up?
This was submitted via our Gmail today from a guy, and he's stating that he doesn't know exactly what it is, and neither do we. He says it could be like an arm from an astronaut. He says it felt creepy, and me and Brent were like, "Are we gonna put this out? Are we gonna put this video out? Uh-oh, you lost it. Now we're in infinity again. You got to fix that, Kyle.
See it? Really? Hang on.
There it goes.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
So we decided to put it out and get the people's opinions. We're not saying this is alien or anything else, but we do consider it kind of a strange capture.
What do you guys think it is? Like,
yeah. What do I think it is?
Yeah.
We did leave some opinions. We did think that definitely could be an astronaut within, and a refraction of the lens, or excuse me, the window itself is creating a blur and distortion on the astronaut inside, if it is indeed an astronaut. But then again, it looks weird. It looks weird.
I'll tell you. You guys want to know what I think it is, man?
Of course, tell us.
Yes, you can't wait.
Why is it moving like that?
Okay, I'll back this up. You guys screen right? That money, that this is a reflection of another antenna right here, like this antenna, or the solar array, of the solar array in this window. Okay, now look at the
That makes sense.
That's no way.
It's
100% disagree.
No,
But
the thing is, I'm not saying it's this one. I'm saying it's like solar array.
No,
What do
this
you
is
think?
within the cabin. This is within the cabin. You got to look at it over and over, very closely. I looked at this about 1,000
It's a
times.
reptilian.
Well, pig man.
So I mean, like, no way. That's
Play the video.
reflection
Play the video.
of
I'm
something.
thinking more so a distortion, maybe of something on cabin, and it's being distorted from the lens of the window. What do you think?
It's a
Kyle?
reptilian shape shifting.
I do see a reflection a little
Like
bit
that's
of
for
the.
damn sure. If you look at it, the faces change. There's like some weird hoodie on the thing, or it's all sorts of
It
weird
almost looks
stuff.
like
There. Can you play the video? We will be quiet just so we can see it a little bit. It keeps chopping it.
Yep, I'm playing right now.
God damn it, Kyle! Switch to Comcast.
Comcast is a monopoly.
Can you guys see it?
Comcast.
But you got to watch it as it comes in and out of the frame. It actually comes from within the cabin. No way do you see that reflector beam, that solar ray panel from anywhere. But
Oh,
you could
definitely
be, you could be right.
Well, you don't see solar panels reflect off of houses, but they're there, you know.
I see them reflect off houses all the time.
Yeah, I mean, like this. I would put money.
Look at that thing. That's not a reflector panel.
Back and forth. Yeah,
And just you,
Crazy. Fucking smoking.
look at that thing. Watch it come out right there. Boom. Reflectors
Agree
don't
or
move that
disagree? It's a reptilian shape shifting.
Shut up.
fast.
Have I ever seen one, dude? Guys out here, man. Oh, that's lens flare.
And that's another.
Clickbait the title and call it reptilian in space.
Well, we called it something that it should be, get some
Dude, I would have
attention.
called it Tom Petty running down a dream, dude.
Tom Petty,
That's
doesn't
what
it?
you Dude, but a big fucking giant fucking top hat. The guy looks like some fucking it looks like a Marilyn Manson video, dude.
That's what I'm saying. The guy does. If that's the case, then what is some kind of like raver, like guy with a beanie
And that's
It's
what
Kanye West shooting his new video.
humans to fucking be inside of. You know, that's like equipment. That's like an equipment bay, dude.
Well, that's what we want
That's
to
not
share, man.
That's not part of sex.
We want to share that.
Like something that holds equipment that runs, you know, different experiments and stuff for them. But I don't think that's like either like the Russian side or the American side, or I mean, that you know, you wouldn't be inside of there.
What if it's just an astronaut that lives there?
That's what I'm saying. That I don't think humans actually go into that thing, dude. I think it's it's experiments for stuff or whatever. Sort of
Growing new
equipment.
life forms.
Yeah, like mineral research or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a bunch of it can contain a bunch of batteries, electronics. That's what I think.
Yeah, like minerals from Mars or some shit.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Shit, making that
Orchestrated, mute your mic. God damn it.
Yeah, dude, you're killing me, Smalls.
Wow.
All right, perfect, man. All right, so yeah,
If you're looking
I
at
got-
that second video, go ahead, Kyle.
I gotta say it's a reflection. The colors look too similar outside of the craft. If for it being the way it warps and stuff like that, is that's, you know, hand in hand with what a reflection would do, as opposed to you know, saying, oh, it's something on the inside that's actually changing shape. I would definitely say a reflection, but I don't have any proof, and I, you know, so this is
Kyle,
as much.
Kyle, I
You know
have
how
a theory.
thick
I have a
the
theory.
glasses for those windows? It's like a foot thick. It's very thick.
Go ahead. Yeah, I think you're right. If anything's happening, I think this is within the cabin of the craft, and we're looking at something maybe being distorted through the lens of that glass.
Yeah, the glass is a
Looking
foot
at.
thick almost, I'm telling you.
Vern.
Yeah, the glass is very thick on any spacecraft because it has to be, because of the pressures and everything else that are being exerted in the zero gravity. You know, the
Yeah.
space shuttle is over 2 feet thick, and they have to replace the windshield every time. That's why it's so expensive to fly that craft, was that it took wear and tear up there, and you have things moving at a velocity of 50,000 miles an hour. That's a speck of dust that has the same velocity as a 22 bullet as far as damage is concerned. You're looking at a distortion because it's like a lens.
But that's the thing on the ISS, like, know where all the windows are, all the viewing ports are, and I'm like, there is no window on the ISS that looks like that.
Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
what
well-
we're looking at, to be honest.
Well, it's from the
I know that.
It's from the ISS. Hold on a sec. Here, let me get this consensus real quick. Let me get the consensus. We'll do a thumbs up or a thumbs down, right? Because
All right.
this is going to be kind of cool. If I'm going
see.
to give a thumbs up that I think whatever is being captured is within the capsule itself, looking, or whatever is within, and you're seeing it from behind the glass. UFO
I believe
proof
it's a
thinks it's
guy in a biochemical suit.
within the glass.
Yeah, like they think it's just a guy studying like Mars minerals and shit.
So we come to a consensus. It's within the glass, Kyle.
That would be a thumbs up from Treviso, a thumbs up from Vern. Orchestrated Madness, where are you at? Okay.
Or
he's
everybody
not on
comment
here.
reptilian shapeshifter.
I think you're getting some refraction outside of it too from the light. That's, I mean, everything's intense. It's reflecting off the craft too, but I don't think you're getting an imagery from the reflection. I think you're just getting a
It's-
refraction.
It's that's not a place for humans. Guaranteed. I've got to give it a and the reason it's twisted and deforming like that is because of the camera.
I can't hear a word you're saying. You're being cut out.
Hold on.
And plus, you were zooming in, which even causes more distortion.
Well, that's an optical. That's a digital zoom. That wouldn't do anything. The camera wasn't actually zooming in. That was something.
There's something moving back and forth. It's obvious, you know. And the other
Yeah, that's something third.
moving.
That's
So.
hang on, Vern. That's something Third Phase did when they were making the video, was zooming in digitally with their you know, whatever they're using, Adobe or whatever. You know, that the camera wasn't actually zooming in. So, oh, here we got now. Nicholas says, I think it's a reflection. Milli Vanilli was better at lip syncing than you are. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure that you know how green screen works, bro. Who's he talking to? I'm not sure who these guys are arguing about. The reflection looked mechanical to me. UFO, bro. Blank debris from previous space missions. I finally got the tech to go live with you guys. Now I just have to figure out how to use it. Tech illiterate bastard I am. All right, Jack Smith, here you go, buddy. I'm gonna give you the link right now, all right? So you should see it right here. Hang on, I'm gonna pop it up. Boom.
I have a question for Blake and Brent. Where do they
we got
stand
this video.
on
Go
the
ahead.
Stan Romanek case?
Oh, yeah.
What is your stance on that?
No, that's a big question right there. Stan Romanek. We used to
we were talking about that ourselves, man. That's funny, man. Go ahead, tell him, man. Give him your answer.
yeah, we've known Stan Romanek for probably about 3-4 years now, and in the beginning, he was a very interesting guy. He would just like contact us at Third Phase of Moon and send us emails and Gmails, and he says, check this out, guys. And we known Stan since we're young too. You saw him on Larry King and everything like that. And to have him reach out to Third Phase of Moon was like, oh wow, Stan Romanek, that's great. Early on in Third Phase, and he'd send us videos that we'd share on Third Phase of Moon, and there were, you know what, we could never really figure out a lot of how they were done, if they were done or if they're real. And that was the whole thing. That's why we put it out at Third Phase. And then Stan was gracious enough to always give us information. But then later on, we all found out that what happened, we had a radio show. And this is where it gets kind of intense, because he called into our live Third Phase Moon radio show. And then within a half hour, hey, Blake's got actually more information on this. Go ahead, Blake.
Yeah. I was the one speaking with Stan, and he was saying on our live radio show, my files have been hacked, my computer has been hacked, and things are really not going good for me in a way. It was kind of weird. And then the radio show is done. We did our regular interview talking about the alien visitations that he has. But what was shocking is within an hour or two of our radio show, that's when he was raided, and we never heard of Stan Romanek ever again in the public forum.
Rated for what?
Kid porn.
Pornography, man.
Let's not talk about
it. Let's keep it down on that, and probably not say it so we can keep talking about it, because So yeah, for your sake, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that that's what, you know, because of you know his story, which could be true, could not be true, who knows, that if the government wanted to bring somebody down,
that's how they do it.
That's exactly how they would do it.
Yeah.
And so fucking, I'm just saying, right? That's how you do it. You want to make someone look bad, you bust them with child porn on their fucking computer, all right? I mean, I'm just sorry but that's just exactly what you would do.
But his alien peeping Tom video was proven a hoax.
Oh, now who proved it a hoax?
Tons of people in the UFO community on YouTube.
No, see, everyone says it's a hoax. It looks like a hoax to me.
It does. Like, his reaction is on.
Who broke it out as fake?
Stan Romanek actually back in the day gave us permission to make his film, and we're really like, oh, this is exciting. Now we have the opportunity to do it. He actually told us a story on how he got sold his rights to his film to a producer named Henry Winkler. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
The Fonz,
Fonz.
the fucking Fonz.
Fonz.
That's-
of all people.
You remember his TV show, The Fonz, about UFOs?
Hey.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
So
Yeah, it's called Happy Days.
Yeah.
we heard
Hey.
about this.
That's how it-
Hey.
Henry Winkler created a TV series, and he is very interested in UFOs, and he created the TV show and producer of Sightings back in the day.
My
So the
son,
Fonz
Harry Winkler.
Yes.
That's right.
is a ufologist.
Yes.
You know.
Hey.
Yeah, and that Blank, our friend Blank, fucking a thumbnail. That's funny. What up, Sebastian?
My son met the Fonz.
What's up?
Henry
My
Winkler
son.
is a nice guy for sure.
Yeah.
My son met Henry Winkler. Shook his hand
We
and
asked him how
everything.
much is it going to cost to buy your story, Stan, and he basically gave us a number on what the Fonz and their production team at their network at the time was. And you know, we can't tell you what the offer was, but it wasn't worth what his story was. And it was a privilege that Stan actually gave us an opportunity to do it. We just never went forward after the allegations.
No, yeah, you know, you definitely want to say
win.
that, man. Hey, I just want to say something real quick, you guys. I just want to butt in real quick. Hey, Battle Bitten. Can you hear me, buddy? Guess what? Suck my cock, you fucking. Get this out of here, dude. Bye bye. Yeah, fucking drag. Get this motherfucker the fuck out of here, Battle Bitten, dude.
What did he say?
No, something about his mom's
Fuck
fucking
Battle Bitten.
UFO or something. I'm sure he said he wanted to suck my fucking cock.
Oh no.
Yes, that's what he said. I'm positive, actually.
Battle
There's like
Bitten
other
can
channels
suck
for
a
that
fucking
shit, man.
bag of fucking
Go make
balls,
yourself
man.
another fake account and then come back and talk some more shit, bitch. Hey, man, these motherfuckers, I love it, dude. I love it because all the time, man, they always come back with a fake account and fucking try to talk more shit, dude. And we had one motherfucker on here come back 9 times with 9 fake accounts, dude. And each time it was numbered, like 1 through 9. It was great, dude. We're like, please
Wait,
make
hold on a sec. Hold on. You underestimate yourself, Kyle. You underestimate yourself. Maybe there's like 10 or 9 people that really hate you. Besides,
Oh, no. There are a lot more than 10 or 9 people that hate me. I mean, come on. Let's get
The
serious
whole
here, you guys.
Secure Team 10 fucking
know,
fanboys
dude.
hate him.
Yeah, I got like 1 million motherfuckers that hate my ass.
exactly.
That's how
Don't
I met
underestimate
Kyle, 'cause
yourself.
we were talking shit through comments with Alex and shit. And then I
Fuck, dude.
fucking subscribed to him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you got Lions Ground hates you too.
You know what's always we could easily go ahead, everybody. Oh wait, did you hear Lions Ground was actually shutting his channel down? That he wasn't gonna do YouTube anymore?
How come?
Yeah, that's what he said. His last broadcast was like how pissed off he was at Third Phase and getting views, and he says I'm over it, and he started ranting off about terrorists and saying that Arab terrorism was against him, basically. Then he said he was going to be done on YouTube, and he was cutting out, not going to produce anything. And then 3 days later, he's active again, back to back. 12 hours later.
What's everybody's opinion on Alex Jones?
I bet you know why. Because the same thing with Alex Jones goes for Lions Ground, goes for a bunch of these other guys. Their fucking revenue got cut, dude. You know that? Their ad revenue or whatever is fucking. They have this thing now that's fucking. That's their this little message I saw. They're demonetizing videos that are fucking that are from these these fake news channels or whatever, where they're just making up like conspiracy theories that are so fucking outrageous and so fucking whack.
Chimeras and shit.
You know, like I mean, they're they're fucking Just the most ridiculous shit, dude. And
I
there's
think he was going over. I think he was like attacking McDonald's or something silly stuff like that. I think they shut him down.
I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it, guys.
Loving it.
Mick loving it.
You're loving it.
No, who we got on here? Hey, what's up, everyone who's commenting on here? All right. So we got Blank, Nicholas, Sebastian. What up, buddy? That's my boy. How come Blank's not on here? What the fuck you guys doing, man? Get him the fuck on here, man.
You're the best, Kyle, because we can all come out here and talk kind of like well, you do take the brunt of it too, because you take a lot of risk doing what you do in its own way. Love the freedom of speech. I tried.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's kind of crazy that you're still up. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
He's
man.
like on his he's like on his fourth strike.
No, my strikes are fucking gone, man. And then fucking
Nice.
yeah, did you like? And then I did get invited by YouTube to fucking a fucking
Oh, good. Yeah, like consultation and seminar and talk to people. Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Fucking
Dude, just talk to us. We'll give you the best information. Yeah.
yeah. Hey man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, man.
You told me a lot, and you never follow the rules.
Yeah, these guys have actually fucking given me a lot of tips and advice and helped out with a lot of shit, man. You know, and fucking, and I think I would probably listen to, you know, like if it came down to it or whatever, I would take the advice from either one, from Blake or Brent, on, you know, on what to do with your channel or what you're trying to do, especially because they do have such insight on something that I'm already a part of, you know, which is like the UFO field, you know. So I would definitely take your guys' advice probably over anyone at YouTube. So.
Yeah, I would imagine. You know, we've done this for years, and we've get on YouTube and conference calls with these guys, you know, probably about 3 times, 4 times a month. And they're always just, I think, looking more for information from what you could offer them more than they could ever. They never give you anything to do anything to make money. They're just looking for info. Where's the inside? Where's the guy that works for YouTube that has their own major? They're not trying to grow your channel. Where's the person that comes out and says, "I'm retired from YouTube because now I'm going to make my YouTube channel because I know all the secrets." They're looking at people like us and everybody that's done it in its own algorithm.
What's up, Mattia? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Yeah, send me those documents over here.
Yet again, YouTube's been fucking everybody over.
Mark White, man, what's going on, buddy?
No, yeah, you think you could get make a living in YouTube? It's like, I think, getting harder and harder for anybody trying to do it. And here's a new statement. Somebody shared an incredible video out of Manorova, New Zealand, and he calls himself UFO fan. All right, I'm sure you guys we talked about it recently, right? So this video went viral. It went up to like 300, almost 240,000 views overnight, like within. So it's kind of like, wow, that's kind of cool. Obviously, you want to like share this footage, and we checked it out. We're like, well, what was the revenue on this? Just to see how YouTube is doing. You guys want to know how much 200,000 views get to you on a viral video?
What?
Do you know what? Basically a major Big Mac costs? Somewhere around that.
No what way, dude.
Yes. So basically, what's happening now? It's weird because we're like, this is weird, and we cross-checked all the analytics, and basically the analytics was saying that it was coming. Yeah, there's people that want to share your videos and what have you, and they're sharing it, but they're only sharing maybe about 30 seconds of your video, and then there's nothing that's happening to it. There's no links or anything that goes to YouTube. So basically, there's only like a 10 or 30 second clip. Yeah, the link goes back to you. So could this be the problem for a major YouTuber that's having. This doesn't happen all the time. So let me tell you, Third Phase of Moon is all YouTube in-house, but when it goes out of house, maybe it's all inflated numbers. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, you're looking at big channels that are getting big numbers, but it doesn't mean that they're creating a bunch of revenue because of it, because we almost proved it with this video that was picked up probably by somebody, and it was seen a shitload of times, and then it got there's no monetization. So
Yeah.
all these inflated numbers don't mean nothing to some of these big YouTube channels that you think are making tons of bucks.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big, it's a farce is what's going on. And it's an inside farce on YouTube.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
there's
We're
other
seeing-
there's other. I don't think YouTube's part of that. I think there's other medias out there that are taking advantage of it, bypassing the revenue in a way that they could only use a few moments of it. Yeah, give YouTube the direct link, but then it doesn't go to the YouTuber or YouTube.
The person sharing the link.
Hey, Blake. Blake,
Hey, Kyle.
when you get 3 million subscribers, get an alien tattoo.
Okay,
we will.
I will. I'll get an
Never had
alien
a
tattoo.
tattoo.
No tattoos, but I'll do it when I get 3 million subscribers.
What up, and Dennis, you doing good, buddy? Leroy Jenkins, your motherfucker, how you doing? And Mark White, don't forget, send me your address, man. And Jack, how the fuck have you not gotten on here yet? Gotta help my Jack out. He's been trying to get on this motherfucker forever. He's finally got the equipment to do it. So I'm gonna demonstrate something for him real quick. Check us out. Mute. Who needs to be on mute? Orchestrated Madness, I'm sure. Okay, we're gonna mute your stuff real quick, buddy. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to get Jack Smith on here. He's been trying to come on forever. And so what you're gonna do is, here's my Galaxy S5 Sport, by the way. Which sucks.
Did you get the Osmo mobile yet?
Galaxy S8, dude, okay? So it's gonna be basically the same thing, all right? So check this out, buddy. I do it again on this fucking chat. I'm gonna show you too, all right, Mark? A UFO bro, you know how to get on here, right? Okay, so what you would do is you go find your Hangouts, or you would go to YouTube, all right? So go to find YouTube, wherever you're watching from, in the chat section, and then just go up and find the comment section, and then look for my link to the chat section, which will be a Google Hangouts link. So I'm going to post it again right here, right now, and boom. Now see that link I just posted, you guys? Just go and click on it. Just tap on it, and I should be able to do it with. Yeah, let me see here. I should be able to do it right on here with my phone. So let's see if I can find a.
Do you need an account to do it?
No. It should just start. It should just take you straight to it. So let's see here.
How
Okay,
come
so
you,
here's the. I'm gonna go down. I'm scrolling down to you. Hopefully, you guys can see us. I can't see myself right now. Hang on.
how come you never did that one interview, Kyle?
Here we go. Hang on. Hey, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. I'm trying to show these people how to do something. Be real. Do you not ever pay attention to what the fuck is going on around you?
I didn't fucking say anything, you bitch.
You motherfucker. Now,
Are you
listen,
yelling at Treviso? That's awesome.
here we go. Watch this. All right. Nah, that's my boy, man. B-Real's all good. All right. So here we go. We're going to go to the live chat. You guys can't see this right now, obviously, for some reason. But just go to the very bottom where you see the link that I just posted. I'm going to scroll down all the way to it. I'm going to find it. All right, here. I see the link, and then I'm just going to click on the link. Boom. I just clicked on it. And now the Google Hangouts is opening up. And now it says join.
I'm watching you live.
All right. And then it'll say you have to click this little box or whatever to join in. I'm going to go ahead and proceed and join in. Turn my light down. Mute that.
What the
Trying
fuck?
to-
There's 2 of you.
Yes, exactly. See how easy it is that I got on here? See that shit?
Hey, Kyle.
You sound like the Exorcist.
Kyle.
Hang on, I'm trying to exit out of this.
Fuck.
Let me hang up. Exit. All right, there we go. I've exited, and now I can turn my speakers back up. All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Hey, Kyle.
What up, buddy?
How come you never did that interview with that lady from here in New Mexico?
I forget what. Oh, I just didn't fucking call the bitch back, man.
Oh, come
His
on.
girlfriend said, "Don't talk to other women." That's probably why.
Yeah, shit, dude. No, I just never fucking call. I just never called her back, man. And I was just like, you know what, dude? Because like what we were talking, and then she asked to, she's like, so can we set up a time to, like to do an interview? And I was like, yeah, and we set up a date or whatever. But I never called her for the date. I never honestly, to be honest with you guys, I fucking forgot. Like I forgot that I was supposed to do.
I know,
Like,
Kyle. What
I
happened?
was like kind of too embarrassed
I
to call.
thought you were gonna call us up like last week. I thought we were on to some kind of skit or something. Then you went,
Yeah,
"Am I?"
that's absolutely true, man. And fucking something came up, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck came up.
Actually, it was good that you didn't call. It was pretty bad. Bad day.
And you got a hold of Tom, and I didn't know if he was going to join in with you guys or whatever. But I told him that I actually had to go and set up some shit for fucking work, and because we have 5 weddings going on.
Hey, Kyle.
And,
Kyle.
Raphael, mute your mic.
Kyle, hold on. Forget about it.
No, don't forget about it. We need to do it. we need to fucking get it done, man. And we're dying to do it. It's just the problem was getting fucking Tom on it. And then I got these stupid like weddings that we're trying to set up for the like I'm DJing for them as well. So it's like shit came up like when we decided to do it at
Kyle,
2 o'clock.
Let me ask you this.
I didn't
Forget about all that. We'll get on it. We'll get on it. Let me ask you this. And everybody else, because we're in Hawaii, we're not going to get to see this incredible thing that's happening, right? Is everybody who's going to capture the major eclipse? Who's going to capture this?
Bitch live, dude.
Okay,
I'm fucking doing that live, man.
okay. So how?
Not the entire United States, though.
Okay, man. We're gonna have. We got to be Third Phase of Mood live. We got to do this live. Everybody, you got to send me the footage when it goes. I only want to see how long is this going to last. Who's the expert on this?
It is going to last about where I'm at. It's actually going to last about 40 seconds, but a little bit away from me, it's going to last almost a minute. But just a little bit away from me. But that place, like in Oregon, is so like the hotels are booked up. There's so many people who are going to be there that it's just going to be a fucking pain in the butt. I don't even feel like dealing with it.
What's the lines?
Yeah. So all I want from the people is like only that 1 minute scene. I only want 1 minute. People send me I want to do this. We got to do it.
Hey, Blake.
Because I guarantee there's going to be UFOs being spotted.
Absolutely.
I'll lay money down. Who wants to bet money that there's going to be UFOs being spotted during this? Who wants to bet?
The money. I bet you.
I
the
bet
money
you there will. Who wants to bet against?
That's not a bet.
If you have a boat or a helicopter, you could fly with it, so you have it all the time. When it's going over the sea, you could track it with a boat, so you're all the time under the ocean.
Do you got money to get into the helicopter, man? You got a fancy seat, that guy. He's
yeah, I know. Leave it.
He's got to get back.
UFO proof, baby. I love it, dude. Yeah,
that's right.
Oh yeah, check us out, dude. And what up, Cons? How you doing, buddy? Check us out, dude. And I got these motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna be passing these bitches out, dude. UFO proof stickers, dude, just like this one. Right, dude. Stick this motherfucker on. Check this out, dude. It's the new UFO proof digital scale.
Hey, Kyle,
dude, I want one. I need it.
Proof digital scale, baby. You can't fucking beat that, man. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. Every now and again, you have to weigh a letter. I'm just saying. Okay.
What is it? Is it good in the tents?
Hey, Kyle, I'm gonna go visit my friend in fucking Yakima, Washington. You should hit me up.
Hell yeah, dude. But fucking Alex is supposed to be up here, dude. Check this shit out, you guys.
Oh, for
That's
real?
the UFO proof mouse pad. Is that cool or what, dude?
That's fucking
I have
sick.
it fucking attached, like, yeah, that's a fucking mouse pad. UFO proof.
It's gonna
because
suck
fuck
when
you,
someone
that's why.
busts a nut on it, though.
That's sick. That is fucking sick.
That's fucking awesome or what?
Yeah,
Dude?
that's cool.
You can't
So
fucking
what
beat
about-
it, dude. Can't fucking beat it, man.
So UFO proof shirts you get sleeveless too, or you have to make your own sleeveless?
I
You cut out.
natural.
Hold
What
on,
up, Chris?
everybody.
How you doing?
I have a question for Blake.
Motherfucker, every 2 minutes, he's like, I got a question for Blake.
I know.
Because I do.
Right?
We'll have our own hangout.
If this was my channel, I would do an interview, okay?
We're just hanging out, the brothers.
Yeah, UFO bro saying you have to be in the right location to see the best eclipse. That's true, and then, like it's gonna make it it's gonna make it like an arc from the top of from Washington, and it's gonna end in so it's gonna like kind of like arc because there is a curvature to Earth. It's gonna arc across
No, it's flat.
the United States, and it's gonna end in Florida.
Wow.
And let me tell you this though,
The
we're
Earth
here on the
is
Big Island.
flat.
Let me tell you this. Here on the Big
Yeah.
Island, back.
I'm with you. It's flat.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
No, it's not. Back in 1991, we're here on the Big Island, and we had the full eclipse happen, and it was a big event. It was the only place pretty much in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
It's an
It's a
illusion
hologram.
because the Earth is flat.
God damn it,
right.
Shut the
Who's
fuck
this?
up.
Get that flat guy out of here. Somebody need a roundhouse real fast because that flat earther needs to get his ass kicked.
Fuck, dude. All right. Oh, okay. So hang on a second. So Mark, anyone else who's trying to get on here, what are you having problems with, dude? Fucking just go to, I'll post the link again. All you need to do if you're on the phone, all you need to do is click this little link. You're going to see it right now. Just click it with your finger, tap it, and it'll take you straight to Google Hangouts. And so you can join in, man. That's as simple as that, dude. Just click that little link right there in the comment section. All right. I understand, dude. When you're first trying to do this shit, it is fucking confusing, man. You know, but
What about
it's worth it.
you guys check
Yeah.
that? How about this? What about Unirock?
Look at
He's got his graphics pretty down recently. Unirock's doing some like high-end graphics, and what do you think about that production? I wouldn't even want to try doing what he's doing. It seems complicated as all heck.
He's
Nah, man,
very
it's fucking
complicated.
he's just using ABS, man. He's just using a broadcaster. I got XSplits. I can do the same thing as him,
What?
but I got XSplit, you know, which is
Never
another
heard of this stuff. What is this stuff? You're talking language I don't understand.
We gotta remember, we're almost 50,
broadcast
dude.
live. It's for gamers and stuff, man. But I'll tell you again, like I've told you back in the day, just so everyone knows, I don't watch Unirock, man. I've got nothing against him, man. I'm just saying I don't find his stuff entertaining. I don't get it. It's not entertaining. I don't think it's cool or funny. I think it's fucking whack, really, dude. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not entertaining to me. I can't watch it. I think, but what I'm doing, dude, hey, do him, dude. Unirock is the Mandela effect. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. Mandela effect. Fucking, you know. I mean,
He does talk about you and everybody else in the world of UFOlogy, I guess. He gives you respect.
And
Yeah,
how
very
the
nice.
Earth is flat.
and he's a good guy, man. You know, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the guy. It's just like that's just how his fucking that's his show. That's how he does it, you know, which is really just a rip off of my show, but it's fine.
Yeah, but he wants to have you on his show, too,
Baby,
you know?
how are you?
He wants to have you on his show. I've heard him say that.
I know, dude. I've had Unirock on here a couple times, man. You know, and it's fucking, you know, he's a cool cat, man. There's nothing wrong with the guy. I just don't think his show is very entertaining. I don't see what the point of it is. Like when I do the lives, this is just for us to have fun and hang out. But my show is, you know, my channel is like the videos that I post and, you know, making my little skits and stuff like that, you know. But his channel, I'm not even sure what the fuck it's about, dude. I don't really know, man.
Well, he
But
spends a lot of time talking.
I don't know. Does he?
Yeah, he goes on and on and on. I don't know how the guy has that much energy, man.
I have no idea, man. I've been so busy packing. Today's my last day packing. Tomorrow is moving. We are back. My grandparents are over. All right. Go on, Raphael.
Is that yoga?
Wait, you know
Yeah,
what?
so-
What? Hold on a sec. So, UFO Proof is this? He's dismantling his studio and moving somewhere else. What's happening?
What?
Okay, you said your grandparents were moving. Does that mean you're moving?
No, that was what Raphael was saying, man. Hey, what are you, Jack? Finally, you fucking made it on here, dude.
Man, I can't even see myself, dude. I don't know what I'm doing with this damn thing.
You're on here, dude. You're live. You're with us. You're on. You're being broadcast on YouTube Live. You fucking made it, buddy.
I'm in the motel room. I just woke up and seen y'all was on here, so I was gonna try it.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Well, now you got it. Now you got
Yep.
So you got it. You can join us anytime, man.
I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, dude. No problem, Jack.
Hey, good morning from Third Phase of Moon.
Hey, good morning to y'all too, man. Y'all getting ready to head to the hospital here in a little bit.
What are you doing in the hospital?
I went to a hospital last week. I got a bunch of glass stuck in my foot, and the son of a bitch has left the glass in my foot and sewed it up, so it's healed back closed. So now they're probably gonna have to cut it back open. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. So, but I got painkiller, a little bit of it anyway, and we'll just go how we go.
Ouch.
It ain't gonna be fun, I know, but it's what it is.
Because I kicked him out because he kept fucking interrupting with his flat Earth bullshit, dude. Don't worry
You
about
take care of that foot.
that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be all right. I think I might have to talk to a lawyer, but I'll be fine.
Be real, you know I'm kidding. Yeah, I know you're kidding, you fucker, dude. I'm just fucking with you, man. You know, you're always welcome back. Come on, give me a break.
Is that flat earther out of here or what?
I kicked him the fuck out, dude. But he's all worried that he thinks I'm like was serious about it. I was just I'm like, all right, enough of your flat Earth burst bullshit. I just fucking booted his ass out. But no, don't worry, buddy. We're still friends. It's all good, man. You're welcome to come back on here. You know that.
Well, bring him on if he's ready to denounce it.
Flat earthers are like creationists. You can still have fun with them.
Gee, I'm like fucking, you know what, creationist, man. I mean, hey, man, there's at least some fucking argument there. There is no argument with the flat Earth, dude. I'm like, there's not an argument there. It's fucking round, dude. You know, with creationists. Well, guess what? I've never seen God. I don't know what happens to you when you die. So maybe it is a God. I don't fucking know. Maybe I was created. I don't have to fucking know.
You even mentioned flat Earth. You even mentioned flat Earth on YouTube. You'll be put in an algorithm, or you're gonna go down a deep swamp that you'll never come out of.
Fuck yeah! People ask me, how come I don't make a YouTube? How come I don't make a flat Earth debunk video and stuff like that? Because I don't want these fucking godforsaken little coming on my channel going fucking crazy with this their fucking 1,800-year-old fucking science that doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. You know. I just want to point out that Treviso said God is flat and Khan said my girl is flat. It looked like someone shoved down the back of her pants, man.
That's fine.
So, yeah, you don't know. So you guys don't know what like an encoder is? An encoder or a broadcaster?
No.
Brand?
Show us how. You gotta step it up, man. You gotta lead the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, just join me on Hangouts one day. If you ever I've sent you an invitation, and you guys have never fucking accepted that. You know that?
God, you still haven't accepted my friend request and Hangouts.
You know?
Hey, Kyle, do you ever hold on a sec. Kyle, why don't you let people talk and just
click the person that wants to talk, and then you make
Well,
them the profile.
The problem is this: is that it doesn't always click. I try to click like mute them and stuff, and it doesn't fucking work. Like
Yeah, click on Yoga Girl right now. Just have Yoga Girl lead, and then we could all talk while we look at Yoga Girl for a few seconds.
That means I have to mute everyone else. You see, I gotta have to mute everyone else. I could mute one person at a time, but even then, it's hard to mute them. You know, like I'm gonna try to mute Raphael right now.
No, you should have control over. You should have control over whoever is in charge, or whoever you want in front of the screen. You should be in control of that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You are. However, it's a pain in the ass trying to get people to shut the fuck up and mute them and shit like that. You know, like it sucks, dude. It's such a hassle, man. And that's if you're trying to make it like a straight up like a good show so everyone can pay attention. When you but when we come on here, dude, we're just fucking around having fun. Nothing fucking, you know, we're not trying to take anything serious. You know, we're just having a good time, you know. We're on here fucking smoking weed, getting drunk, fucking getting lit like motherfuckers, dude. Talking shit. Well, you know. What up, Harry Toe? How you doing, baby? Where's Cons? Cons, how come you're not on here, dude? What are you at work? I know Flat New Bureau. I fucking love that, dude. Flat New Bureau. Yeah, so anyway, why am I the only motherfucker talking? Why don't you guys start jibber jabbering, all right?
You're so good at
We were in the crosshairs of Kim Jong Un. Do you think he's going to be doing something fanatical, or who's going to pull the first? Who's going to back down? Because it doesn't seem like the ratchet is going down.
Is Trump is not as great. They're both
We can't hear anything now.
Yeah, you're breaking up, honey.
All right, mute your guys selves, all right? Mute.
Okay.
I'm going to mute mine now.
Did you, Jack? All right. All right. I'm muting unknown. Okay, so now it's just me. Can you guys hear me? Shake your heads, yes or no? Yeah, all right, excellent. So Trump is a megalomaniac, all right? He's completely fucking, he thinks he is above the law. He doesn't get it. He thinks that he's like Nixon. He's like, you know, like fucking, when the president doesn't, it's not illegal, all right? That's what he thinks. He thinks because he's the president, whatever he does is not illegal. He doesn't think that his ties to Russia are illegal or anything like that. That them coming and interfering, he doesn't realize it's treason, and that he doesn't realize he'll go to prison for that shit. It doesn't make sense to him. He has what they call in fucking court affluenza, which that's when a person is so rich that they believe they don't understand the difference between right and wrong. And that's where Trump is. He's always had money since the day he was born, and he doesn't understand the difference between right and wrong. And he will burn North Korea off the face of the earth. All right. And it doesn't fucking, there's nothing that these guys can do I mean, our army is so incredibly powerful. You know, this Afghanistan and Iraq, those are warmongering fucking, they're war profiteering wars. They're not a real war. All right. That's just a war for us to make money, you know. So if going to war with North Korea would be a real war, and we would burn them off the face of the earth. There's nothing that they could do to us that we would annihilate them in fucking 6 weeks. Okay. It wouldn't take anything. And Trump is the kind of man who would launch those means, those types of weapons and stuff against that country, because he doesn't understand the difference. He doesn't realize that the people there are they're forced into fucking serving for Kim Jong-un. He doesn't care about that shit. It doesn't make sense to him because he doesn't know the difference between right and wrong, because he's so fucking crazy. You know, he's such a megalomaniac. So Trump in this situation is the scariest motherfucker in the world right now, man. I don't care if he's my president. He is the scariest motherfucker on planet Earth right now. The guy is fucking terrifying, and Kim Jong-un and everyone in North Korea should be shaking in their fucking boots right now. Hey, turn your mics back on. There you go. Tell me what you guys think. What about you, Blake? What do you think?
Okay, so yeah, I like the way we got to control the mic system. Everybody clouds each other out, so everybody gets their own mic time. That's kind of cool. It sounds so much better. But the whole thing about
it does.
We're on the Pacific. We're in the Pacific eyesights of this guy, and that's kind of disconcerting to us for sure. What would you think? Do you think we should let this guy do whatever he wants, and if he wants to take us down, we're going to have to protect ourselves, and if we do, then that's great. But what if there's a malfunction and we don't protect ourselves as well as we could do? Brent's got some ideas here too. Brent, go ahead.
Yeah, some of the Democrats almost say that we need to take a punch on the face a little bit before we react. That's a problem. I'm not sure. Do we need to get punched and bloody nose before we have to react to Kim Jong?
These fucking Democrats, dude, these fucking assholes are pieces of fucking shit. They're fucking cheaters. They cheated in the primary. They cheated fucking Bernie Sanders, and I fucking hate the Democratic Party, all right? These fucking assholes need to fucking shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, all right? The problem is that they're too much of pussies, all right? And I understand that, hey, man, you don't want to just go around and be pulling the trigger on everybody. But North Korea has been talking shit to us for fucking 15 years now, just throwing gang signs, fucking waggling their dick at us, and we ain't doing shit about it. And we're just going to sit there and wait while they walk up and punch us. Fuck that, dude. We need to hit them with a fucking roundhouse and shut them the fuck up. But I don't understand why not just assassinate the fucking guy? If they take him out and take out a couple of his generals, then it's just left to the people. The people are scared to death of him. They're not going to fucking, they'd probably become an awesome democracy if they would just take his ass the fuck out, dude. Perhaps Kyle should run for president. Fuck no, dude. I'll vote for Bernie Sanders, though. He would make a great president. Me, well, I would be terrible, dude. I would rule you all with an iron fist, all right? I'd be the last president I fucking had.
So they tell us here they're telling people in Guam, don't look at the bright flash. If there's a bright flash, don't look at it. You could be permanently blinded. And here in Hawaii, they're pretty much being lackluster about it. But, looking at what this guy's capabilities are, what if there's just kind of a malfunction? And the U.S. says that, don't worry about it. We're going to be able to pull this off. How many times have you seen these kind of missile defense malfunction? It's not 100% guarantee. So that's one of the reasons why we're checking out these underground military bunkers here in Hawaii more progressively in its own way.
All right, there. I got him on mute. All right. No, I agree. The shit is that these guys are absolutely terrifying. Okay, they are a paranoid little country that has been blocked off. They're cut off from the rest of the world. All right, and South Korea is basically an extension of America to them. I mean, they have our full 100% protection. If there's anything that happens to South Korea, they will fucking suffer the wrath of the American army. And that's just how it goes, dude. It's fucking, so these guys, North Korea is paranoid because they wanted to take over and their country got split in half. And so they're desperate to keep a hold of power. Think that they're going to lose their power. They will attack. They're going to they'll launch their fucking missiles. And even though their missiles will probably get blown out of the sky, but there are chances that some of them could get through. And that's what's potentially.
Okay. How about this? Yeah. Another consensus real quick. Who believes that because we've never seen anything like an atomic weapon being used ever in our lifetime. Nobody's here old enough to say that they have, whether they witnessed it for their own selves or not. Do you think within our lifetime or anytime within the next 10 years, we're going to see some kind of blast? What's your thinking on that? Is it going to happen? Thumbs up or thumbs down on that? I hope not, but I think it's not going to happen, Kyle. You don't think it's going to happen?
I certainly. I mean, you know, and if I, you know, I don't even want to think that. I don't even want to let it contemplate my mind and say, you know, is it a possibility? No, man, it can't be. It can't be. And I think that before like Trump ever got to use the button, he would be ousted. And I think Kim Jong-un, before he ever got to press the button, he would be assassinated. You know, I mean, I don't think the world is ready to go down that path and, you know, watch an entire nation get wiped off the face of the earth, dude. You know, I mean,
well, how about this? No. It only takes one nuclear weapon up in outer space. You don't even have to land it. It's even worse if you just launch one into outer space and blow it up there, because it'll mess with all our technical. We're not going to be able to talk like we are now because our communication systems, you don't even have to land it. You just have to blow it up in outer space, and this EMP is going to knock all our grids out. The Russians and the United States said, we're not doing this anymore. They were doing it like, I think the United States did it like twice, and like they're like, oh, no way, we're not going to do this back in the 40s because it fried all their grids, and the Russians only tried it once. And they're like, no, we're not doing this anymore because it's messing us up. So you don't even have to land this stuff. Blow it up in outer space.
Yeah, not only that, it would ricochet with all the satellites and create a debris field that we'd never be able to leave Earth unless we created a plasma field. These things would, the objects would be swirling around our planet like nobody's business. It'd be a disaster field up there. Yeah. Go ahead, Kyle. I like one more thing. I wanted to say something about another disastrous event today that's unlikely, but it happened. But go ahead on what you're going to say, Kyle.
Before I get to that, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that what happened today in America was a tragic event, and both sides, you know, it's unfortunate that we have to have these neo-Nazis, basically. I'm going to call it out for what they are.
Fuckers are fucking pieces of shit, dude. All right? They're fucking...
to get roundhouse.
They're fucking disgusting, man, and they all deserve a fucking roundhouse. You don't get to go around hating people, because it's like this, okay? So if they were to go around and say, oh, hey, like, look, yelling at me and say, we don't like you, all right? Because you fucking, you kidnap people and you rape them and you kill them and you eat them and you put their bodies in barrels of acid. And I say, no, I don't. They're like, yeah, but Jeffrey Dahmer is white. And so are you. So you must do the same thing as Jeffrey Dahmer, correct? I'm like, motherfucker, no, I've never eaten anyone in my life. I got nothing to do with him, dude. You know, that's what it comes down to, you know? That's why that fucking racism is bullshit, dude. It's like, I don't give a fuck what some other white dude does. It has nothing to do with me. I'm cool. So that's what matters, man. If you're cool, you're cool. If you suck, you suck. These white motherfuckers suck dick, all right? These fucking neo-Nazi pieces of shit are fucking cowards. They're losers. They're fucking... seriously, dude, they all need to get in line and bend over and allow me to fuck them, all right? Because they're all bitches, all right? That's fucking, I can't stand them, dude. I think it's the most disgusting thing in the world, man. And is it wrong for me to hate on the people who hate? Fine, fuck it, all right? Because I fucking hate them, dude. They fucking suck, man. I mean, it's like, look at the shit that they do. Look how they divide, and it's like, don't put that shit on me because someone else does it. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer, all right? I got nothing to do with him. I'm not Donald Trump. I got nothing to do with him. You know, just because we're white, or just because we're both Christians, or just because we're, just because we're both Muslims, it doesn't mean I'm a fucking terrorist, you know? I got nothing to do with that guy. He's a fucking terrorist. He wants to blow shit up. I got nothing to do with him. Yeah. See, that's Giddy's got it right. He says, just ignore them. That's the best thing you can fucking do, is just ignore them. You know, fighting with them is getting it, you know, it's too much, man. You know, it's like fucking, we got to be better than that. We have to stand for something better than that. And even in these protests, when these guys want to go and have their little rallies, I wouldn't even go to a protest, man. Fuck protesting them. themselves and let them do what they want. And the thing is they want people to come. They want to make noise. They want to be heard. Don't listen to them. Don't let them be heard. Ignore them, dude. Let them fucking rot away because they're not going to get played on the news. They're not going to get. Don't give them their airtime. Just fuck them, dude. Just like forget about them, man. I mean, they're fucking losers, you know.
You know what's really cool? What's amazing too is you're exactly right. Just ignore them because we can't stop the freedom of speech. Obviously, if there's a bunch of idiots out there that want to have their own opinions and they want to spew whatever they want to spew, that's super cool. As long as there's no physical violence. Like what I would have thought, like in this case, it would have been so easy just to have a bunch of paddy wagons, because we've had parties here in Hawaii where we've had hundreds of people show up to our parties and they bring paddy wagons and they start arresting everybody. Why didn't they just start arresting anybody that gets physical? You could spout all you want, put all these, it's as long as you do it legally, but just no violence. Once there's any kind of violence, you shut it down. They're gone, and then there you go. Freedom of speech, we can't lose it. Even though how ugly it gets, you can't lose that.
Now let's get everyone else's opinion, but let's go one at a time. And we're gonna start down here with Jack, and then we'll go to Mattia and Raphael and Unknown, and we'll work our way down so we can get everyone else's opinions on this. So Jack, go ahead and unmute yourself and tell us what are your thoughts on this, buddy? Hit your unmute button. I don't think Jack knows how to unmute himself. No idea how to unmute himself. All right, I'm trying to unmute you. hit. You don't see a little mute button? Nope. All right. Okay. Mattia, we're going while Jack's trying to figure that shit out. We'll start with Mattia and work our way down. Mattia, what are your thoughts, buddy?
About North Korea, you say?
Yes, and these racist neo-Nazis and shit this attack that just happened today.
I didn't see that attack, but I think the war is not an option. Or maybe it is.
You don't think so? What do you think? What would you like to see done with North Korea?
I fucking built a dome on that spot. On North Korea, you know, doom. I built the doom.
Isolate the little motherfucker.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You want to put a dome over him. Dome.
Yeah.
Rob, what about you, buddy? Are you there?
Yeah.
Talking about me?
No, I was talking to Raphael, but it's a blank fucking chair. So let's work our way down. What about Unknown? But there. Oh, okay. Jack's up. Jack, go ahead, buddy.
I don't know, man. Like, I just think it's an iffy situation either way. I think they do need to get rid of the son of a bitch, as far as the leader in North Korea. But it's a real sketchy subject. Like, they need to get somebody in there close, but that's the hardest country to get anyone close to any damn thing, because everything's monitored by everything. I mean, they think he's God or something. I think they just need to really cut the head off of that snake. I'm not talking about nuclear bombs and all that shit, because, I mean, you got so much shit over there that we have allies with, but at this point, really, whatever it takes to get thrown out of the fucking side, really, that's my opinion. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna work our way down to put you back on mute. He had actually wrote us a message, so I'm gonna read this out for everyone so everyone can see. Let me see if I can get this to pop up. Message, all right. Or did he write? I'm not sure if he wrote us that. That was Vern's message. All right. Unknown, buddy, what are your thoughts on this? No, Unknown, can you hear us? know if he can even hear us, man. He might not even be on here. All right. So we're gonna move on down to Vern. Vern, what are your thoughts, buddy? You can unmute yourself.
On what? I'm sorry.
What
on what with
on North Korea and then so these Nazi motherfuckers.
Well, North Korea is a really interesting place because see, Korea is a very sophisticated civilization. They're not like barbaric necessarily. In South Korea, we depend on them for our phones. I mean, everything electronic wise. They don't build the stuff in Japan. They design it in Japan. Korea is a workforce that represents so much wealth and power that the North Koreans aren't idiots. That's why they're developing the kinds of weapons they are and stuff like that. They just are under duress in this direction. And China does not want them developed because they will compete with China. If they were to be a free country like South Korea or join with South Korea, it would definitely put a huge damper on China's ability to corner certain parts of the markets because they're more capable. They're just a higher degree of sophistication. I don't know what it racist or anything like that, but it's just the way it is.
We're talking war with North Korea and America.
Right, and I'm just saying that we're being forced into a situation where they're trying to create a bad guy thing. This is how they sell you the war. This is how they sell all wars. And we have put the clamps down on North Korea because of the power of the Commonwealth and trading and stuff. That it was just like Japan in World War II. We're forcing them to have to act against us. Just not going to stand in the way. China's just going to let it happen. But China's not going to assist us anyway because they don't want them free.
Okay. Hey, Yoga, what about you, sweetie? What are your thoughts?
I really don't know. I know that they've got this crazy like underground bunker that all the generals and the leaders can go to. Like I have a feeling that if we tried anything, we'd wipe out the population, and then there would still be generals and everything. They just wouldn't have any people to lead anymore.
Which would basically be meaningless. Like, you ain't got a population to lead, then you're fucking trying to find food for the day. You know, I mean, like you ain't going to fight a country then. You know, so I guess it would still all be the same.
Yeah.
Do you think that America should go and strike and fight and take Kim Jong-un out and possibly go to war with them? Or do you think we just allow them to continue their nuclear proliferations?
I don't know. I mean, once they can keep doing that and trying it, but once they get them good enough, I think they're going to use them. So I wish like in Game of Thrones, there are these assassins called the Faceless Men. I wish you could just hire one of those to go over there and take them out.
So you're down with the whole assassin plot. I have to agree with that too. So I want to go over to the comment section real quick and see your guys' answers because I know a couple of people are going to write us out some stuff.
Good call, Yoga girl.
And let's see here.
I think we have to go to war with them. I think it's already been decided. It's already in the works.
Hang on, Vern. I want to go to the people in the comment section. All right. So Silver S on YouTube says, I think North Korea won't attack at all. They are full of shit. It's possible, they could be just, peacocking, just fucking, bluffing, trying to show that they have superiority or that they want to fight. But the truth is they might not really want to fight. They might just be talking shit. I could see that. And then Giggity says, I think North Korea people have suffered long enough. I agree with you 100% on that. And I think it's really fucked up. That's what's going to happen to the people of North Korea because they don't deserve what's about to happen to them. It's their leader that's going to cause this. He's going to put this hurt on his own people. And obviously, he don't care about his people. And that's a problem. He's basically just as crazy as Trump. Trump doesn't care what happens to Americans. And he doesn't care that,
how about this?
That he's risking a nuclear bomb and striking America, So it's like he's
Can I say this? It's kind of weird though, because Trump mentioned something
yesterday, I think. And it's the first time that somebody's finally mentioned it. Me and Brent has been talking about this for about a month now, because there's all these threats coming out of North Korea. And we get to hear Donald Trump say whatever he says loud and clear, and that's cool, whatever. If you don't like what he says, whatever, at least we get to hear it. Have we ever heard once from the mouth of Kim Jong-un? If I want to hear it coming out of his words, and Donald Trump finally says, I want to hear him speak it. Like, why isn't any major media interview this guy? I want to see this guy from North Korea say, yeah, I want, because who knows, maybe everything we're being fed is just a whole bunch of
Dennis Rodman. Get a hold of Dennis Rodman and interview Dennis Rodman.
Kim Jong-un,
Jong-un's just a puppet of North Korea, where he's being manipulated and just being a photo op and not even making statements to the press. The press is probably just being manipulated by the hierarchy of the Korean government that's been in charge for 60, 70 years.
Our master. And that's exactly what they would love to do. Now, we got Mark on here. Mark, finally, you made it on here, buddy.
Fuck, I did, mate. Can you hear me?
You got on here? Yeah, we got you, buddy. You finally made it on here. Good. So, Mark, Korea and America going to war. Your thoughts?
You keep breaking up, but I think you're talking about the little fat fella over in North Korea.
Yes, sir.
User, and we're one of your allies. He's already said he's going to send something to us over in Australia.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right. He did say that. So what do you guys, I mean, does that scare you guys? Because being in Australia, that he might try to strike you guys because you're an American ally and everything?
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid of his government. Like I'm afraid of
That's what my old man was saying that as well when his old man was like.
So what do you want to see happen to North Korea?
Shut him up for once and all and just nuke him.
Just fucking shut it all and fucking nuke his ass, man. Now you say nuke, just nuke the country, or just take out Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, well, I watched an Australian bloke went over there and interviewed him.
He did.
The whole, he's the best golfer in the world, the best sportsman in the world, everything.
Yeah, what our friend from Australia is trying to say is that his father was the best golfer in the world. He actually scratched golf. He shot like a 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, but same as he thinks he's the best as well. The guy from Australia wasn't allowed to beat him.
It's so true. Like, they are so demented, and they have passed this down from generation to generation. And this is the third generation of the Un family. All right. So, I mean, he is like, see, Kim Jong-un is like the last honey roasted peanut in the jar. He has collected all the essence from his fallen brethren and is like a super honey roasted fucking peanut with all the extra fucking salts, and he's got it all now, dude. So all that craziness has dripped down and soaked this fat little fuck into fucking madness. All right. And the guy scares the shit out of me. And I really, like Harry Toe said, I couldn't say it better myself.
But hold on a sec, Kyle. You're going against the grain. We've never heard this guy spoke.
No. I've heard him. Yeah. Have you ever researched it?
I don't know. Do you know the language? Let me tell you. There's a lot of back and forth stuff, but it's coming from. I've never yet to see this guy speak in front of any interview coming out of any major media besides their own. Let's get this guy in. I don't trust 60 Minutes that much, but that would be a good start.
Well, the place to start is to just to hear what he says, is to actually watch and listen to North Korean news. So they have North Korean news that gets translated, and you could translate it.
I understand the North Korean news, but we don't get to hear the guy. We never get to see him like any other.
I don't speak Korean, say it, and then the commenters, the anchors, will repeat what he's saying, and and then it gets translated as in this is what he's talking about. He's talking about death to America. This is something he's been taught since he was a little kid.
Yeah, I know. You see him at his photo ops right around the nuclear weapons or the warheads and all that stuff. But I've seen we've talked to Iran when Ahmadinejad was in charge, and he was
I don't see any weapons in the world.
He's more than able to talk and explain his dishatred for America on camera. But we never seen Kim Jong-un ever talk on a verbal communication in front of camera like how they hate us. I'm just saying, yeah, I don't trust a fuck. But who's in charge in Korea?
No, I agree with you on like Hitler, and he's just like announcing like, hey, what the fuck, blah blah blah. Like death to America. He does, but he's saying it to like his captains. He'll say it to the people on a microphone and shit, like on his birthday, and he's in a fucking football stadium with 60,000 other North Koreans who are all little kids playing guitars and shit. And he's straight up saying, he's like, death to America. America's planning to strike us anytime, and we have to be ready and shit like that. And, he's just been fed propaganda his whole life, believing that America is out to kill him. So he's got every right to.
I don't know.
But,
I'm not totally trustworthy of the communication coming out of this country. I just want to see it for himself. And from what we know, this guy probably speaks perfect English. Why doesn't he just say it in perfect English of what he wants to do? That would be really amazing to see that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You're like, you don't speak English, so what would you need for you to be able to say, okay, that's what he's saying?
Well, I think this guy can speak perfect English. Why doesn't he just say it like that? I don't know. We might be being misfed of exactly, and they're being suppressed of exactly what they're saying. I'm not saying this country's. I'm just saying I don't want to see this president in front of somebody speaking. Let's get a dialogue going. That'd be the best bet.
Oh, no, I agree, man. But, even at their border, they refuse to even talk to the Americans or talk to the South Koreans. They won't even talk to us. You get a dialogue going when they refuse to speak.
That's a good question, Brett. No, I think what's going to happen is once North Korea, what we always said, the Americans should look at that launch and happen in the next week or two. And if they're going to make a exercise and launch nuclear or a weapon at Guam, we should shoot it right off the pad of North Korea. And we should even let it get out of the sky.
They're pointing out in the comment section, and they're absolutely right, that Kim Jong-un did go to school in Swiss. That is true. And so they're saying he does speak English 100%. So he does speak English. So why don't we ever hear him say that stuff? I couldn't answer that for you. Is Blake and Brent, are they onto something? Are they wagging the dog when it comes to North Korea and their hatred for America? Or is that how they absolutely feel, Who knows? I mean, fuck, dude. I know this, you guys. I have got to get off here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. My girls are going to kill me because I've been screaming all night, dude. I'm gonna have to get off here.
Let me interrupt 1 second. I just went out front and saw that thing again.
What?
I just saw that thing I told you I saw the other night. I just heard a noise. I went out front, and I was just looking out the front there, and there it was again. It flashed down. It was like a square, like hologram-looking thing or something. I'm not kidding you.
You've been here the whole time, dude. You didn't go
anywhere. I just walked out. I just walked away for a minute.
You just walked away for a minute. Fucking, I didn't.
It sounded like somebody out in front or something. And I went out to just go look and see.
A good broadcast, Kyle. It was fun. That was a good hangout with you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys, Blake and Brett, for coming and joining us. Mark and Jack, Mattia, Raphael. Who knows where the fuck Raphael went? Oh, his fucking parents. Stone, Vern, Yoga, everyone, you guys in the comment section. You know, Harry Toe, Mr. Sevensby, Silverez, Jason Valance, of course, man. Thank you guys for coming. Cons, fucking all you guys. UFO bro, of course, you know I love you, buddy. Thank you guys for coming and joining us and having a great conversation. And I hope to do it again real soon. This was a ton of fun. And make sure that you guys, anyone who is recording the eclipse, to be sending that footage directly into third phase as soon as you guys get that, all right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm out, all right, everybody. UFO proof out.